So essentially, the reason that I'm with IEM Med, so I'm assisting the Texas Department Division of Emergency Medicine and other organizations that are involved over here. They asked us to come over here and set up an operation. We were given 4 days, and in 4 days we have been able to stand up an operation, and we have already infused 3 people over here. The infusion takes approximately the infusion takes itself 1 hour exactly and 1 hour of observation. So the patient is here for about maybe 2.5 hours with the registration and all that, and then they can go home. The monoclonal antibody is one of the safest classes of drugs, so very little side effects, very little adverse things. So, and the best thing is that it's being offered to everybody at no cost over here. So people are coming in and they have to go through a referral system that the health department and various other organizations have put together, and they send us the list, and then we call them and they come over here. When they come over here, it is extremely important that before they come in, we check their temperature, and the device that you put in, the AI device that you put in, is going to help us look at the temperature and be able to evaluate the patient when they come in. We are also going to put the same kind of a device in our clean area, which is where the healthcare providers are going to be hanging out, and where we have all our supplies, which is outside the trailer. And at that point, when they come in, we'll make sure that they don't have a temperature, although they are all in PPE gear, but we want to make sure that nobody is coming in with a temperature. And we want to make sure that when they're walking in or out, that they're wearing a mask. And if they're not, then the device is going to tell them that, listen, put on your mask. So it is something that is going to help us. Not that anybody is going to not wear the mask, but just in case, by mistake. And the healthcare providers, if they have fever, they will obviously tell us. But just in case, this is an additional thing that is going to help us curtail the disease. Because right now, we are essentially in the epicenter. California is one, and now Texas is another one, where the disease is just propagating like you won't believe it. And we want to make sure that we help decrease the burden on the healthcare system by treating patients, so they don't have to go to the hospital if they don't get any further sick. So they don't go to the hospital, they don't occupy ICU beds, and hopefully, with all due respect, one of the things that we want to do is to decrease the mortality, and that is why all of this is going on. We'll have to. That is a study that we should think about. We have not, because once the patient gets treated over here, they go home. We are not following up on them in terms of the temperature. But that is a study, I think, that is very interesting, and one should think about it. And perhaps, if we want to do that study, we'll have to get an IRB from the university of, and because that'll be a research protocol. We are not doing that right now, but that sounds like a very interesting thing to do if we get an opportunity to do that. Innovative emergency management company, and within IEM, I have IEM Med, which is Innovative Emergency Management Medical. So we take care of all the medical stuff. We are right now supporting the state of Illinois in vaccine distribution, and hopefully we'll be standing up facilities like this across Texas in different locations.
Thank you so much, Richard.
Thank you.